My Gavan and Melanine, and well met indeed. I'm Arak Galadrith, the head of this submod, Divide and Conquer, and welcome back to Divide and Conquer as we play as the Northern Dúnedain. Not Arnor! Haven't told you all in a while that you can't play as Arnor, so I thought I'd just slip that one back in. As promised, we continue and begin immediately with the Battle of Bregnas. I've already saved it. Always save it. And I've already saved it. I've tested out the competition. We've got quite a lot of Isengard elites this time. The crossbowmen are the particular problem, I find.
Attack!
I think that might be why the pikemen appear so strong, because you don't really think about the crossbowmen. Your attention is focused on the pikemen. You're thinking, Isengard, they get good pikemen, I really need to watch them. So you watch them, and all the while you're watching them, you don't realise that their crossbowmen are slaughtering your most heavily armoured units, left, right and centre. And I think that's a big reason as to why Isengard appear so powerful. The text from the books really does portray the orcs a bit more human. Like, as you just saw there, they're clearly talking in language that the dwarves understood. I don't think they're the gargling monster mesh that we see in the Lord of the Rings. Righty ho, this is going to be such a cluster battle. Carnage. There's no real hill. We don't have very much time to prepare. So we work with what we've got. Who have we here? All of you. Defensive mode. For now, just form a line. The archers. Run in behind. Plenty of room available. Oh, I'm not on the red mouse. The javelin meant to go there. Also on defensive. Right, we've got our first units of Rohan. Scouts. Scouts of Rohan. There they are. They get to keep their Rohirric banner because, of course, the good forces, we would let them fly their own banners. Oh, he's looking a bit angry, isn't he? He's also looking a little bit like he's made out of paper mache. Oh well. Right, we don't have to worry too much about the reinforcing army which is coming in from the very far north, because they are mostly Snagga and those wargs and a ballasted troop. Not a real threat. So, the battle will be here before the gate. What was once a small fisherman village or huntsman's village is now an orc encampment. And all the worse for it is. Some men of Dunland who have not yet sworn allegiance to Gandalf continue to fight under this false banner. Saruman is dead, yet they still shed the blood of their brothers in his name. These are Wild Men mercenaries. They are also a unit that Dunland now gets uniquely to train as well. You'll see them in version 1.0. Get a jog on Gandalf, you're stopping the archers from firing. There's our men of Rudar. Show 'em Helman might! That bow is now used by the Naru and Aru bodyguard of Umbar. Now we have to be very mindful of the fact that Rohan's scouts are Rohan's worst cavalry unit. And despite Rohan being a good cavalry faction, their militia cavalry are still militia cavalry. What Rohan's biggest advantage is that their cavalry is always faster than a comparable cavalry of other factions. So Gondor militia cavalry will be slower than the scouts. They also have Rohan have their own horse, which has a slightly higher mass, I believe, so they tend to penetrate deeper into enemy lines. Oh! Party time in the front ranks there. Stand strong, men-at-arms! Oh, good throw from the javelins. Right, scouts. See, their speed is insane, particularly the scouts. I think that after the Royal Guard of Edoras, I think the scouts are Rohan's fastest unit. So they're very good at running down the enemy at the end of the battle, but they're not particularly good in the battle. They have 3, 5, 6. Very poor stats. And unfortunately, speed does not equate to greater damage in their charge. Oh no, hit them, hit them, hit them, hit them.
Battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
Just as I was explaining at the start of this video, I've forgotten about the Uruk-hai crossbowmen. And they have taken some of Gandalf's bodyguard out. I'm not actually 100% that we will win this, but if we can really reduce Isengard's army, that's what we need to do. The defenders of Anon-i-Dún, the castle that was Foldberg, they'll be able to keep Isengard at bay there. So this army is just to weaken Isengard while we can. And if need be, we'll just organise a route. Oh, not many of those scouts died. Uruk-hai bodyguards, oh. Push through, get your charge onto the... Spears out, spears out. Pikemen heading for the scouts. The scouts are going to just charge straight into them. Oh, he properly just died immediately. He's not doing anything. Those raiders. Oh, the wild men mercenaries weren't very good, were they? They've been slaughtered. Scouts, pull out. Try and avoid the pikemen if you can. Or, you know, just run through them. Same effect. Hit those pikemen in the rear. Gandalf. The bodyguards must fall. That should have done it. How are we doing here? Let's zoom in once more. Oh dear.
Pray something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
They've killed more of us. Men of Dunland, now fight truly against the vile orcs of Saruman. Oh, those scouts have been obliterated. Good job we've got 3 or 2 full banner armies only a province away besieging Alkfurt, because they're going to be needed any minute now. I wonder what happens if we take the square. Does it work like that in sallying sieges?
We've lost half of our men.
See if we can win through some odd technicality. We shall find out in a few seconds.
Our men have taken control of the city.
If they can stay there for 3 minutes and 57 seconds, we can win this. Through trickery. Oh, I forgot to turn you off. Don't run away. Are you Dúnedain fighting or firing? Fire arrows, run away over there. You, please, shoot into those raiders. You, shoot into the same raiders. We Dúnedain will fight for you. There's a bodyguard general. Oh, the pikemen have arrived. Quick! Kill the general, quick! We're losing too many already. Nizou has finally fallen. Those pikemen were deadly. Absolutely deadly. Gandalf, turn on the Wild Riders. No, actually, if the Wild Riders aren't going to shoot you...
Defeat seems almost certain.
Go over there. Oh, I don't want to trap you in the town if I've got to run you away. I don't think we're going to be able to stall them for 2 minutes. No, we're not. Come back and hit something you can actually deal with. Oh, the archers. Take out the archers. Right, you guys. Charge in. Oh well. Our plan didn't work, but we tried.
The enemy have the walls. Look to our defense. Our men no longer command the city. The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Our general is in combat. The general is quite important. I don't think we're going to be able to swing this now. Gandalf can't deal with the pikemen. He can take out a lot of enemy units, but he can't kill the pikemen. I think we just flee now. Come on, Papa G. Oh, he took a load of those out before he went. Good man, good man. And have they gotten out scot-free? Please tell me the general has at least. Oh no. No, look, there he is. He's going to die, isn't he? Run! Good man! Good man!
Pray something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
Oh. I think it might have crashed, everyone. It appears to have paused, frozen. Yes, I think we can assume that it has crashed, which is really quite irritating, because now we either have to play that whole battle again, or do some sort of auto-resolve. Alright, bear with me. This is going to be very, very jarring for you. Welcome back. I did just go for the auto-resolve option. Nothing else happened in the end turn. And unfortunately, because the auto-resolve sucked, we lost 1,348 men. And they only lost 400. So we can call that karma for loading the save outside of Minas Tirith, can't we? So, it froze. It's nothing worse than it freezing. That means there's some sort of problem with the computer, not the game itself. I would guess anyway, because the game will always give you that. Medieval 2 to War 2 has encountered an unspecified error and has to close. So the fact that it did not say that,
my lord,
suggests a problem with my computer itself.
Yes.
Which is always a troubling sign, but
tomorrow.
Those freezes are very, very rare, so we'll just move on. He's getting quite the army down here now, isn't he? Those four are going to stay behind. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 and 16.
Orders.
Build another army.
Yes.
So we can train 4 more units in it. 1, 2, 3, and a catapult. And that will be a backup army in case Himramir fails.
We have marched our limit.
They didn't attack Minas Tirith in that turn. Although, didn't they siege Minas Tirith in that turn, actually? So they wouldn't attack, would they? Otherwise, we still just wait. Gandalf has been crushed. His force has fled back to Ginyard, where it really now has just nothing. How much will it hate me if I just leave that behind? Oh, it's not too bad. It doesn't mind us. Get a school in there, get that military camp up. I don't know what to do. Gandalf can't really train any troops at the moment. We're too far from solid training grounds. I think we might just have to wait and see. Wait for the armies from Alkford to come across, because Caras will fall easily, and then Gund will as well, and then they can sweep Bregnas up. We'll go Alkford, Bregnas, then down to Caras. I think that's why Isengard are keeping their garrison there, because they're probably aware of the 2 armies that disappeared off into the heart of Enedwaith. So they will want to be keeping an eye on them. But otherwise, I don't think there's anything else I can do in that turn, so as the game draws on, you end up ending turn quite a lot. Oh, we're actually... oh no, we're getting 15,000. Okay, another end turn. Let's keep our eye on Goblin Town and hope the ring stays there while we try to claim it back. Claim it back. We never had it in the first place. We tried to claim it. We wait. I believe the progress of the Sylvan Elven overhaul, texture overhaul is going well. They seem to be making very good progress. You can find that if you go to the link in this description to Total War Center. And then around the top of the page you will see a chain which says something like Kingdoms Hosted Modifications, 3rd Age Total War Submods, the Divide and Conquer. And if you click the Submods one, then Baz's Elven Remodel Texture Remodel mod is where the elves are listed. I'm not going to bother putting the link in because if you want to find them, you'll find them. If not, you won't. You'll know from me as soon as they're done anyway, because I'll tell you in one of these videos. D has been trying to get husbands this entire game. Dale has been sieged by the dwarves, I expect, as they have gone rogue.
My lord, by your command, continuing tomorrow.
More of the Tarth is not a happy bunny. Not much I can do. What of the situation in the south? Oh, nothing
Your
really
orders,
again.
my lord.
We could go on a really sneaky attack of the Hornburg. Try and get that. Oh, hold out. Continue. We're just continuing waiting. I don't want to besiege anywhere because it twists the odds vastly in the enemy's favour. Halbrand of the North is an elven friend. What of the forces in Minas Tirith? They will definitely attack us. That is definitely on its way, the siege of Minas Tirith. If we could drop as many of those as possible, that would just be monumental. If we can take Western Osgiliath, that's the next goal. Because Caer Andros would be very, very useful, but because it blocks the river, of course. But Mordor have got lands to our west, so they can come from both sides on Caer Andros. But again, we'll end the turn. Oh, sorry, friends, I forgot to move you. I really want Minas Tirith to be attacked. I want to see if what we've got really will outshine the forces of Mordor. Part of me wonders if maybe Mordor's sheer numbers will just absolutely overwhelm us. The timer will always be on our side, as will the fact that there are 7 levels of Minas Tirith. But it's difficult to make all 7 levels work in your favour because unless you put your troops on the 7th level straight away, the chances of you even getting there are really slim. And the 7 levels thing is only really useful if you try and run the timer down. You can leave a unit up at the very, very top. Let everyone else just try and stop the enemy. And then they might not make it to the top in time to attack that 7th unit. Here they come in an army of only 2. Idiots. Shagrath, no general. Uruks across the board. Lundbag, he is a general. Again, Uruks with a few orcs spattered in there. Alright, let's try and give this a whirl. This is going to probably have a very
courage, men! We march into battle!
large hit to our frame rates, one wonders. Or one thinks. Minas Tirith is already a tricky battle to play, even on the most powerful computers that are attuned to Medieval 2. Given its old game restrictions. So we can try. Hope that we do well. There it is. Minas Tirith. And they come at night! And they come from the east and the south. Oh, it'll take them a while to come over and join in, won't it? There were some trolls I noticed as well, actually. Alright then. What's the plan? What's the thinking here? There's the second gate. That's where you fight to. Oh, this is such a hard one to control. And of course the square itself is at the very top, around the white tree. The white tower of Ixthelion rides high above the citadel of the kings. Straight down, drop, 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 drop. There we are. I don't normally defend at the gate because you can get overwhelmed quite quickly. It's normally easier. Right, the catapults, my hope is that if I put them here... I'm not going to be able to put them there, am I? Catapults are just going to be a wasted slot, aren't they? You desperately want to be able to put catapults on walls, but it's just not possible. Can I get them up here and then maybe they'll fire... Yes! Let's just sit you there and hope you can do something. Right, we haven't got many archers either because, as I've said, archers aren't really that useful in Minas Tirith. We will try and defend at the gate. Ah, yes, the Ranger formation. You were all wondering how it affects you in cities. It affects you pretty damn badly. I am going to go with the plan to have somebody on the 7th level so that the enemy has to run all the way up here. Our second general will rise up. No, let's put Halbrad up there. Why would you put the second one, not the first one? Halbrad, you will oversee actions from the 7th level. We don't need to put men on the walls. Just being near the walls would be enough. Come on, Rudar. There we are. And Dúnedain, yep, you're there. You are all of our archers. Halbrad, don't bother shooting, you'll just waste stuff. No one on walls? Yes, they're on walls. Get off the walls! Anyone else on a wall? You're on a wall. Get you off the wall. I've defended Minas Tirith only once before, and it was with a Dorwinian army, and we were hugely outnumbered, and I lost it. I reclaimed it a few turns later, and some of you may have seen that picture as my screensaver, actually, with my Dorwinian force with 7 siege towers. But, that's the only time I've ever defended it. And in that time, as I will do in this time, I defended back here. But I might try and hold the gate, because then we get the towers for a longer time. So, pikemen. More pikemen. Next unit of pikemen. Go behind. Of course, as I say in many videos, trolls are not weak to pikes or spears. They are weak to armor piercing. So, right, if they get through the pikemen, we'll have men-at-arms. These are Arthedain swordmasters. The Arthedain swordmasters are actually our finest unit. We have nothing in our army as strong as them. Oh no, that's not very good actually, is it? Try and do some sort of flanking maneuver actually. Try and trap them on both sides. Men on either side. You guys join them. Who is not moving? Got some more Arthedains there. You also join them. Right, now the archers. Apologies for the long setup. You've got to be ready. Archers, I don't really want you firing over the walls. What I want you doing is firing from this elevated position. Never going to get them lined up, are we? There we are. Alright, everyone. Move into position. This episode is going to be a lot longer than hoped. And merge them together as well, thanks to that. Alright, catapults, if you can fire at anything, fire. But I doubt you'll be able to.
We'll protect these lands.
Dear. Go the pikes. So many pikes.
Keep out of sight.
Keep your senses. Do our towers actually fire anything? Do we, in Minas Tirith, do you actually need men on the walls for them to fire? Don't be telling me that now. Certainly looks that way, doesn't it? So we've wasted the towers. No, we don't want to put men. See, I don't really want men on the walls, yeah, because then they'll be nullified by whoever charges up the siege towers.
Sharpen your swords for the 7 stars!
Our bad Royal Guard are all lining up and getting ready.
For the 7 stars! The enemy siege tower has reached our walls. The enemy are battering down the gates!
Right, almost everyone is ready.
7 stars!
Trolls.
The enemy's ram has breached the gates!
Alright, so it begins. You are soldiers of Gondor. No matter what comes through that gate, you will stand your ground. Fortunately,
the walls are no longer ours.
the trolls
The
haven't
enemy
joined
have
in yet.
taken them.
The banner of Mordor comes through first. Oh, the catapults are firing. What are they firing at? Can't see them being useful at all. No, you're not at all, are you? We will have to disband them and replace them with a unit that can be used, should we survive this. Oh, that's interesting. The Ologhai have gone for the reinforcements. Archers! Now is your time! Wait for the enemy to come through en masse. Alright, men who have not yet engaged. Engage so that we can trap the enemy in the middle. The Rudar men are just too far away. The rest of them are raining arrows down into that central section. This is going to slow down so much. Oh dear. Mordor just have so many troops. We may have to come here the conventional way. And bring our army east through Rohan and then liberate Gondor from that direction. How are the Ologhai doing? There are 12 of them.
For the 7 stars!
They're doing quite well, aren't they? He's kicking him about. I daren't zoom in on that section because it would just go to a trawl. Oh, look at the rain. Keep up the fight, pikemen.
For the 7 stars!
Does the enemy come from behind you? Oh, they totally have. Catch them unawares. You guys, can you get up on the wall as well? Can you go through that door at all? No, you can't. But I want you on the wall. Hopefully we can regain, we can get the towers to actually fire. How are the pikemen doing? Not very well, they're getting shredded. Come on, men! Interesting little dynamic here. They're running past the Urks. Fascinating. Got a unit not doing anything. Oh, of course, they're waiting. Starting to pick up. You swordmasters, pull around there, you may well be needed. Just get up onto the wall, all of you. Through the door! I think some of the enemy units are going to be using the tower. You are to stop. What on earth was that? Did I just see a troll lying about? Oh, no. How goes our supporting side? Oh, they're down to 7. How, Brad, mate, if you can. Get some shots off. Their reinforcements come. Look at the death toll in the centre. The archers working exactly as they did in my Dorwinian defence of Minas Tirith. Apart from those. Don't fire at what you want. And hold off for a second, we don't really need you at the moment. Olokai down to 4. As soon as the Olokai fall, those reinforcements will come. Right, you guys come off the wall, leave only 1 battalion up there. Archers, now you can fire into that mass. Are the men of Ruidar doing the same? They are a very long way from home, the men of Ruidar. It's like artillery firing. The enemy fires back!
The hills will be ours. Fight with courage. Only half the enemy force remains.
What's happening here? Are they all climbing the tower? No, they're sort of getting bottlenecked around it. Just come off the walls for now. Apologies for the dropping. Where are the... No. Yes, you men. Spring your assault. A captain has fallen. Dear. Support them. Everything we've got into that central section. Dark Numenorians, look at them, scum, leaving the fighting and the killing to all the orcs, and they stand outside ready to retreat. They forgoed on honor when they slew their kin. When they followed our Farazon into doom.
Come together, Dúnedain.
Albrad, mate, I thought you were firing. Albrad, of course, as I've said, is our trump card. If the enemy kills everything, they've still got to climb all the way up here. Then they go around that corner, and up through the final pass to the square itself. Hopefully we can get them on time. Oh, what's this? Oh, our catapults. If we move our catapults down here, do you think we'll be able to do anything? Let's try it. Let's try and make them at least partially useful. Of course, there is a threat that they will kill more of our own troops than the enemy, but can't look at them, so we'll look at the archers firing instead.
Swords. For the 7 stars.
Join in your brothers. Catapults are heading down. Oh dear, that pauses it. Get a bit more of a jog on. A few well-placed catapult shots could just decimate those bunched up orcs. But of course, a few ill-placed catapult shots will decimate our army. Right, archers. You have fired, and I don't want to waste you, so in another tricksy move, if you could all please run up here, and then you will also be part of the last ditch. We can't win through sheer victory, we will win through annoying time limits.
Fight with courage. Advance. Advance. The hills will be ours. Attack!
Straight and true, men, straight and true. Good job, good job.
Catapults.
Alright, catapults, just turn that corner. Ah, that'll do.
Attack!
See how it goes. See if they even fire, I suppose, for a start. Yo, he's pulling back, he's pulling back! The gamble has begun. There's a lot of our pikemen in the way, but if we can get them to shoot somewhere back here. He's fired. And he's completely missed. The next shot. 2 has missed. Oh, that was close to our men. That was a few of ours, mostly them.
The feat seems
Good
almost
hit,
certain.
good hit. Some friendly fire is to be expected. Another general has fallen. This time the proper general.
Fight with courage. Let 'em out.
Oh, that was surely his... Ah dear, no. No. Oh, we've got mass routing, we've got mass routing. The catapults have done their work. They've spread fear amongst the enemy, and that is enough. Once one unit routs, they all rout. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Pull away times 6. How's it going? How's it going? It's not changing too dramatically. A lot of them have left,
For the
but a
moment,
lot of
the
them are
fortune of
also
battle goes our way.
bunched up on the ground
Let's
there.
pray it remains as such.
These are all our men. I wonder how many of our men the catapults did kill. They have seemed to have aided us into a rout. The enemy does seem to be running away. Pikemen are pushing on.
The hills will be ours.
These guys not even there yet. They're just coming up to the top. map is huge. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it from up here. That's crazy. No! Why does zooming do that? I'm zooming out and it just moves me further in. Oh, that's going really well. Come on, keep up the pressure. Speed it up. You guys run up there or something. Get out of the way of the archers. We have pushed them back and taken the gate by the looks of it. We've so far only paid 40%. This is their 62, but I don't think they're going to be running anytime soon. Get the catapults out, you're just getting shot at as well. We've lost all the Dúnedain Blade Masters. The Arthedain Sword Masters are still giving a good show though. And the Pikemen, just overall, holding really well. Pretty sure this will give us at least a small respite, but I imagine they will siege us immediately after this.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Yeah. It's clustered in there, isn't it? They still have loads of forces just dotted around here, all struggling with pathfinding issues. Climbing the siege ladder, not climbing the siege ladder. Keep on going, men. Keep on going. As a massed unit, we're not losing too many. We've only lost 3% since they've lost, what, 5, 6, 7%? It's just so risky. The archers are still counting towards the total, but the archers are useless. Useless. Though, of course, the map is so vast that once they break, they often then rally and come back at us again.
Never again! Will the land of my people fall into enemy hands!
We have taken the gate. Now it's just I don't really know what is happening now. It's just a case of mopping where we can, to be honest. What happens if we try and pull you out here like that? We're going for squeezing. Oh, it's gone very well now. Some archers over there that are causing some problems. And they appear to be glitching through that wall somehow. Of course, Mordor is so vast that battles like this will just go on, will just almost be never-ending. It will be battle like this after battle after battle after battle. But since 43%, we've lost only 4% in the time that they've lost nearly 20% now. Battle is really shifting. If they run, we're just going to end the battle as well. I'm not going to chase them.
The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down.
Our troops are now very tired. Ah, who is still fighting? Everyone's going to go in the siege tower. Really? Is that the best way to the top?
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
3 bite. Go on, men. Right, they've all stopped. Brilliant. Oh, you're so infuriating. Swordmasters, get up on that wall and finish
The
this.
battle is very much in our favour. Victory will be ours. Fight with courage. Fight with courage. Behold how our cowardly foe.
There it
our
is.
foe is
7 by 7,
utterly
we killed
vanquished.
thousands.
Let all who remember this day remember it as the day of our most glorious victory.
Swordmasters pulling through 302. Many units gaining experience, and Tharbad Royal Guard 460 kills themselves. Phenomenal. Now that video was longer than I usually hope for out of necessity, as obviously I can't just pause that one halfway through. But it does give us an idea of how Minas Tirith defences are going to go if they continue coming in dribs and drabs like they've been doing there. I thoroughly expect they will siege us immediately.
Glory, honour, victory!
No, they've given us at least a turn's respite. It gives us time. It gives us time to regroup. Hopefully get some retraining done. Swap out. I see, I'm tempted to keep the catapult because if they... a few well-placed shots can twist a whole battle. But there's nothing to do now at the end of that one, so I will end this video here. Just move the last few peoples
By
about.
your command, we can go no further
Deal
today.
with our situation in Minas Tirith. Merge. Train them, train them. Anything we can train, to be honest. Those units aren't retraining for numbers, they're retraining for stats. So at least we get some more units into the fray. I will keep those for now. That was well fought, that was well fought.
Yes, my lord.
No concerns over here. Gandalf, go and be ready.
With honour.
Alright, but that will end that video there. So as ever, thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have. I am Arachia Galadirthin, the head of Divide and Conquer. And if you have any questions, put them in the YouTube comments section or head to Total War Center. Please avoid ModDB. It doesn't get monitored as much, and I tend to just look over it. 2 monitoring stations is enough. So, but for now, dear friends, Navar Naden Pedimad Melanin, and farewell.